Hello guys, and welcome back to some more Doll's Nest, the comprehensive guide. This will be episode 14, 15 I believe. Actually this might be episode 14. Yes, episode 14 of the walkthrough. So before we begin, let's get the business stuff out of the way. If you guys will help support the channel, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below, and we'll address to your questions as soon as possible. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and move on. So, first of all, let me go ahead and show you what gear I'm using. So, for this run, we're going to be using the valves for our mobility modules, the valve for our headsets, Kashima for our hangers, Gogol for our thruster, Fask for our utility module, Falg for our primary weapon. Our secondary weapon will be a rapier. Our rear right weapon will be our gunnier, and our left rear weapon will be a lapels or lapis. So yes, those will be the weapons and equipment we'll be using for this run. And if you're wondering where we're going to be going, we'll be heading off to the bridge. This might be a bit of a long episode, by the way, so try to keep up. But before we actually do anything like that, let's go ahead and pay a visit to someone we've met before. Here. Nope. Right. So we're here in the Great Forest, so let's go ahead and use this teleporter here. Alright, so I'm going to need to make something very certain right away, but Vorg here is actually holding onto a weapon, and your only way of getting that weapon is to kill Vorg and take it, or let someone else kill Vorg and take it from there. But if you want to have access to better armor, or rather, like a very specific set of armor, you need to talk to Vorg and actually give her the Bionic Parts 10 so she actually shows up later. And be on her way. If you don't do that, then you're gonna lose access to that particular frame set. But if you don't take her out now, or have someone else take her out, Vorg will basically... sorry. Getting my thoughts mixed up here. But if you take her out, or have someone else take her out, they'll actually drop her weapon, which is basically a two-burst sniper rifle, which is fairly strong, but in my opinion, it's kind of slow to fire and not very fun to use. But anyways, I should make note of this. Yeah, be careful about giving Vorg the Bionic Parts 10. In fact, you know what? Let's just talk to her first of all.
され、我を惑わして何が楽しいなどと聞くは無意味か。お前らは惑わし、我らは殺す。すべてそう生まれたからに過ぎん。だが、我は願った。殺すのではなく守りたいと。女王の見立て足らんと屍の山を築き、自らの差が悪鬼なるを思い知った。知ってなお、幼子なら守れるとおごった。血塗られた手にこう抱く意味も考えず。かくて悪鬼は巣を追われ、鉄くずとなりで因果の巡りを待つ。追われるのだ、もうすぐ。最後ばかりは銃を置き、だからどうかこのまま錆び果てさせてくれ。
So, yeah, here's where, like, the quest basically forks. If you give her the Bionic Parts 10, she's basically going to move somewhere else. But if you leave them be, what you could do is basically try to kill her now and, get the weapon I mentioned earlier. But instead of doing that, we're just going to go ahead and give her the Bionic Parts 10.
まだ殺せと。罪を重ねよと。そうだ。我はこの後に及んで。ガーディナの行く末などどうでもよい。 女王の名数が尽きるが先か、ほどの滅びが先か、巣を追われた我に守るものなど、いや、初めから結局最後まで我は、最後まで我は。
Alright. So, since we gave her the Bionic Parts 10, Vorg is actually going to move somewhere else. Go ahead and mirror over there, actually. Like, we need to actually go there anyways. So, anywho. By the way, yeah, you could kill Vorg back there, but, there is one other thing you could do, and quite frankly, it's probably better to just do that. But, I'm definitely not going to talk about it right now. It's kind of well off the beaten track, but hey, let's go to the Arboreal disaster. Here we are. And here's Vorg. Vorg the old defector.
最初からこの鉄くずに切り払いをさせる気だったか。あれを育てたのが我と知ってか。それともすべて戯れか。どうでもいい。どうでも。あれは霧に必要なすべてを初めから持って生まれてきた。あれは自らの子を持たぬ。息を殺し、気配を隠す必要すらない。最初から亡き者として生まれたのだ。生まれついての霧よ。だからこそ知らぬのだ。霧の恐ろしさを。霧が霧と戦う術を。そんなものに負ける道理がどこにある。我はボーグ、ガーディナの長子、ギプロベルデの女王を討ちし者ぞ。
So it turns out Vorg was the one who actually killed Arboreal Verde's Nymph. With a particular sniper rifle, mind you. Also, you're wondering what girl Vorg is talking about. Vorg is talking about Yodo. That's the girl she was talking about the entire time. But anyways, you need to go up and talk to Yodo now. But she's not going to be at the usual spot. If anything, she's going to be up ahead. But anyway, yeah, let's go back to where the depot boss was. And get past them. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a bit of an experiment here. I'm basically going to be testing out the rapier. For the next area. I'm not sure if it's going to be that effective against armored opponents, but well, we'll definitely, we'll try to see. But anyway, let's go this way. And go through here. Right, and let's go this way. By the way, if you need, or rather, if you somehow manage to sell your Bionic Parts 10, well, you can get one from here. Right off of this cliff. So anyways, let's keep moving. So yeah, this is going to be a bit of a long, segment, or episode, if you will, because, yeah, there's a lot to, explore through here. Quite a bit. This actually might go on for a little bit longer. And then, yeah, on top of that, there's gonna be like a hostile nymph here too that we need to fight. And you might see like a teleport over there. Or rather, a fairy ring over there. Let's go ahead and tag it. Just so we have a nice shortcut back. You know, it doesn't really matter that much because, well, actually, it might matter a little bit. But anywho, let's keep going forwards. Yeah, okay, let me actually swap to this. Yep, that takes care of him. And by the way, at this point of the game, you can actually just run wherever you feel like running. Just running this because, well, I'm trying to experiment a few things. And so far, I'm not too impressed. Up here, you're supposed to have like very high piercing, or very high piercing rate, but at the same time, it's not doing all that well. Also, try to look up ahead, just so we can try to avoid some of the traps around here. But anyway, let's go this way. But yeah, feel free to like to run wherever you want. Yeah, at this point, you should be comfortable with using different sets, what have you. But anyways, let's go this way. I might switch out the rapier because it's not doing too well. There we go. Up. Careful here. Yeah, I might have to switch out weapons here. It's not doing as well as I expected to. This submachine gun, that is. Go here, so gear bearings. Yeah, try to look around here because, yeah, there's quite a bit of traps here and there. Particularly out the walls. Alright, should be clear. And there's some steam coming over there. Corrosive grenade 2s, or 2 corrosive grenades over there. There's no such thing as corrosive grenade 2 because of, well, corrosive grenades don't upgrade at all. Go ahead and shoot these guys. By the way, it helps to have like weapons that can punch through barriers like the Pilebunker or the Lapis. Because a lot of the enemies here are kind of shielded, and being able to shoot through their shields might come in handy. But anyways. By the way, running thermal weapons might be a good idea for this area too, because all the enemies here are rather weak against thermal weapons. So if you've got like a cloud ball, a scimitar, or something like that, do bring those with you. There we go, and just for the heck of it, that. Those are this for some mission grenades. It's relatively easy to deal with. As such. By the way, don't try to use the rapier against these enemies because their shields are basically keep them protected. We'll just take you out. Okay, I completely missed. It's a bit of a shame. Oh wait, could try using the kind of heat against these enemies, but I won't try. Kind of a bit of a waste. Alright, and it looks like this area is clear. We'll be hanging over there later. In fact, over there is like a very important place for the quest line. But anyways, let's go in here. Over there is our node tree. We'll get that. But before we do that, let's grab this regeneration stimulant. You know what? I'll just pop off another one. Alright, I would recommend actually hitting that node tree over there. That's a node tree over there. But I'm going to actually take a bit of a quick detour here to grab a special weapon. So if you go down this way, off to the left, you're going to notice a couple of rooms here. Try to be careful because there is an ambush waiting for you here. Alright, I think now it's time to test this, or try to test this. Enemy over there. And I completely missed. Yeah, of course. Okay, so those enemies over there. Be careful about getting hit by them because their machine gun can actually shred you. Shred you quite a bit. As you can see, that nearly took out half my shield. If anything, it might be a good idea just to dodge these guys. Like, even with like the heaviest armor, these things can actually shred through your health. So yeah, try to be careful fighting those enemies, or just any enemy in this area. Okay, there's like one more like right over there, and well, actually no, I think there's like two flanking us. Nope, never mind. Oh no, there are one's like right over there. Alright, this one I think I'm just gonna take out the cannon. Yeah, I think I might just swap out the discharged machine gun because yeah, this rapier's not doing too well. Like, it's not doing as much damage as I expected it to do. If anything, the damage is kind of lackluster. Not to mention the reload is not too impressive. But anyways, the PBT-01A1 God. So this is basically the Pilebunkers in this game. So it's a melee weapon, but it's a melee weapon that uses up your DP on top of your EP. So yeah, but it doesn't use too much of either. If anything, use just a little bit, But the main kicker with this thing is, and very much like to every other Pilebunker in this or in any game, this thing does a lot of damage. So yeah, if you're looking for a melee weapon that does a lot of damage, there you go. One more caveat here, but the God also has very short range as well, much like a Pilebunker. So yeah, be careful about using this against other enemies. But anyways, talk to Yodo.
なんでですか。よく見つけますね。なら、お姉様見かけてないですか。古い外貨兵で怪我をしているのですが、私探してるんです。でも隠れるの上手で。
Is she? You could say I haven't seen her, but saying that's not gonna progress the quest at all. So just tell Yodo you've seen her.
本当にありがとうございます。私行かなきゃ。もう行くので。
Probably, I should probably mention this now, but if you decide to kill Yodo here, you'll be able to get her special weapon and her gear. Her gear is a Savcan, which is kind of shaped like a Vod, or not Vod, but kind of shaped like a Domed. But its utilities and stats are very different. But what you would expect from the Doms, but anywho. Let's go ahead and swap out weapons. By the way, I should probably mention this too, but the utility module for the Savcan, aka what Yodo is wearing over here, functions very differently for the Dom's utility module. Instead of actually deploying smoke, it actually just turns you invisible. Only for a short time though. If anything, it's kind of like the Tritus, the utility module. Sort of. And speaking of which, if you actually rush to this place with the Tritus module, feel free to. I'm not going to because I'm going to take my time and have to try to take out everything here. One piece at a time. And I haven't actually upgraded this at all. Oh well. I'm not going to equip it anyways. Because we're basically trying to fire our way through. Let's see here. I could run the Gunners, but probably won't. I could run the labs. Okay, I don't have this fully upgraded. Well, let me look through here. Run the Strit or the Cess. Let's go right ahead and just run the Strit. It's well, how much does this have? So this does a bit more damage, but Strit has bare BP consumption. Well, actually, you know what? They have the same BP consumption. Alright, you know what? Never mind. We'll run the rest soul. Go run the strip, but never mind. Okay, let's see here. Yo, I could run the birds for this place, but I think we'll just run the. Oh, I think we'll just stick with the goals. Let's see here. Actually, I could probably take out everything with the trident for the last. Okay, the halver. Halver's kinda heavy. You know what? Hell with it. If anything, I could probably use the vast to actually get some armor back. Alright, so anyways, with all that said and done. So the goal is to actually get all the way to the end of this hallway here. There's a bunch of doors actually blocking off these hallways, so we need to go back, go around and try to get them open. That's basically the whole premise of this place. But anywho, go ahead and keep moving. There you go. Please hold still for long enough. Alright, there's gonna be an enemy over here, like up to the right. Yo, and that's him taken care of. So go over here and grab yourself some regeneration stimulant. In fact, you know what? I might actually equip that. Root access code. Well, after I have it equipped. Never mind. I think I'm gonna need this. There's gonna be like a really dark area coming up pretty soon. Over here for some Bionic Parts 5. Bionic Parts you can sell. Alright, so over here there's like a couple of enemies over here, but the most dangerous one is an elite that fires missiles at you. That's him taken care of. And there's an enemy right over there. Alright then. Trying to ambush us. And he's kind of got us, but we got him first. Alright, that's off on top of you. Hopefully that doesn't help the stump. Okay, there we go. So this elite enemy over here, he's gonna try to fire a missile at you. And then after he fires the missile, he's gonna turn around, sort of exposing his back. His back is actually armored, so hanging with like normal weapons, like say the Wrestle, is not gonna work too well. But if you have the Bulk or the Lapis, aka this type of rifle off to my left, yeah, you can actually punch through his armor pretty easily. Alright, parts 1. If anything, this is the whole reason why you want to save Hati. The Bulk he gives you as a reward is actually pretty useful in of itself. But anyways, let's go this way. Look around a little bit. Our piercing agent, that's actually going to come in handy for this place because a lot of the enemies here have quite a bit of armor. Forgot about this enemy. Alright, yeah. If anything, running thermal weapons is definitely a good idea for this place. Try to run the thermal weapons for this place. Go ahead and open this chest for the Falg. I think we already had this one. I don't remember where. But yeah, we had the Falg. In fact, no, I think we might have took this from Palrad a long time ago. But anyway, let's try to fly over here. Alright, we're not gonna make it. Okay, let's go down here and grab this item. Throwing knives. I'm just trying to double check if I actually picked up the items. Alright, so go up here for some long pests. This may or may not come in handy. It kind of depends on how you tackle this place. Like if you're tackling it pretty quickly, then having long pests might come in handy. But if you're taking it slow and steady like I am, you should be fine relatively. But you know, I think about it, I probably should have just brought something else. This area. Then taken care of. Alright, let's see here. Or fire off his missile. Alright, I think you can get rid of the missile if you have anything that launches thermal flares, I believe. Right, excuse me, plasma flares. So yeah, if you have anything that launches plasma flares, you could probably deal with that pretty easily, or deal with the missile enemy pretty easily. But anyways, let's just go ahead and pop this off. Alright, so over here, be very careful because there's a lot of ambushes, or ambush points around here. So yeah, we can go down this way, but I'm just sure to take it slow here. Hey, take out this enemy while we're at it. I try to be a little bit careful here. Wrong weapon. Yep, that takes care of the elite. Yeah, just be very careful around here. Like, if you thought you were done with spider mines, then you're wrong. There's plenty of spider mines in here. More than enough for you to deal with. And there's this guy too. Care of. Alright, over here should be another enemy. Or not, never mind. And then okay, just get some light here so we can see. Players over there. And okay, this enemy is not supposed to come up here, but apparently he decided to come up here to play. Remember where this enemy came from, he definitely did not come from there. If anything, he probably come from down here, or came from down there. But anywho. Let's go this way and try to get some stuff. Alright, so that enemy right over there. I didn't know, take care of this. In fact, we should be relatively safe down here, so doesn't matter. First of all, open this door. So you have a shortcut back. So anyways, that enemy right over there has a minigun, as you can probably see. Try not to stand in front of this enemy or be anywhere in front of him when he actually uses that minigun, because that minigun can actually shred you quite a bit. If anything, it might be a good idea to snipe from him, or snipe him from over here, or just hide behind one of those pillars, but we're not gonna do that just yet, and we're not gonna go down that way either, because there are some stuff we can get down this hallway. So anyways. So, if you're wondering what those sounds are, it's basically the sounds of, spider mines ready to, or ready themselves to explode. Like there's one right now. Heck, there they are. Go, take care of him. Alright. Turn around here. And try to keep some luminous ore handy. A lot of these enemies are gonna have their backs turned to you, by the way. So try to take advantage of that. If you can. If anything, might be a good idea just to use your sniper rifle for these enemies. Or rather, sniper cannon. Because sniper cannon can actually one-shot these enemies if you hit them from the back. Go ahead and give ourselves some more BP. There. Of course I hit a wall. Alright, Burst is down. Don't waste any time. Him. Yep, the light up there just wore off, so now everything just got darker. And yeah, this is why you get the cloud bulb. Why? Alright, so let's go over here, grab some supplement, but more importantly, grab some Bionic Parts 5. Sorry, I'm kind of just muttering a little bit. Bionic Parts 5 right over there. And some Graphite Bud over there. Yeah, you have to excuse me, I kind of decided to get a little bit tipsy before doing the stream, and now I'm kind of feeling the hangover a little bit. Just a little bit. Not to stop me from doing this, however. Part 7 over here, and that's all we can get from here. So we just cleared out Corridor 3. I'm sure call this place Corridor 3 because that's probably what it's called. But anyway, let's go up. Or yeah, let's go back up. Okay. Rush over here. Yeah, the turn enemy off to the left, we're just gonna ignore for now. If anything, we're just gonna try to progress a little bit further. This place isn't too well optimized, by the way. If you're having like some frame drops or some stutters here and there, it's because of the game, not because of your machine, probably. Armor piercing agent transferred. We'll go over there later. Now let's just clear out this area. Then we'll just go over there. Oh, have fun with that. Go over here for some Part 6. Hold this guy down. Yep, Cloudbog, you are strong. Oh, granted, you have to make sure you hit 6 shots on your enemies, otherwise they'll probably survive. Okay, you know what? Go off and over here to grab some more armor piercing agents. And you want to use these armor piercing agents, go ahead. They should help a little bit with damage, but I'm not going to because, well, not that much reason for me to use that since I have the Cloudbog. Are you good? Okay, good. I can't reach from here. Some missiles. And shoot him from here. Alright, that was not taking care of, or take care of them. Take him care out. I was about to say that. Nope. Let's see here. We'll just go this way. Grab this for Bionic Parts 1. And go over here to grab some Graphite Flower. So yeah, we're just right under the bridge. Oof, that's a bit of a headache coming on now. Oof. Oh, Tengu, why do you have to drink before doing this? Why? But anyways, let's go over here. Yodo and Vorg. AR-T18, A1 Drangra, and a Gast. Anyways.
こんなものか。お前はなぜ生まれた。問うてもせんなきか。我もニンフも女王もほども同じこと。霧は露と消えるが定め。すべては霧。霧は霧に。霧は霧に。
Dust to dust. Anyway, let's go up here. Alright, part 6. And yeah, it should be mostly Vorg's quest done. So yeah, pat yourselves on the back. I think we got every single side quest done in this game. So go ahead and give yourself a round of applause. Good job. Good job. So anyways, let's go ahead and head over here. I'm kind of curious. Let's see here. Game loadout. Alright then. Aerosol. Threat. More importantly, let's see if we can't find a sniper cannon. No, we can't. No, we can't. That's a bit of a shame. Well, actually, there's one thing we can do. But we gotta get out of here first. But yeah, this is the one area there where I think it should be a little bit more optimized. But it is easy to get slow down here, especially when these start firing. There we go, taking care of them. Alright, now if we go over here, we are about to get ourselves something special. The HNF T0582 drag. And, Vorg decided to make a little grave for, Yodo here. As for Vorg, I'm not sure where she went. But, yeah, the drag. So the drag is basically one of the strongest, physical, frames you can use. At least for bipedal. Yeah, it has high physical resistances, but the trade-off is, if you decide to equip the entire set all on its own, you're going to be quite slow. Quite slow. Part of me kind of wants to go back and upgrade it, but you know what? We'll just keep going. Should be fine. Take cover over here for this enemy. I'm just keep shooting. Alright, I try to get behind him as quickly as possible. And that's how you take care of these guys. Just let them shoot, let them run out of ammo, go behind them, and then just keep shooting them. Or him with a big melee weapon. Like the kind of Higo, or you know, the Dark. He used the Dark as well. But anyways, let's go this way. Alright. There's an enemy over there. Two enemies over here. Alright, we're just gonna let this guy waste the shots. Fortunately, these guys aren't very strong. But with that being said, try not to get hit by them too much. Alright, that guy. Over here for some items. Yeah, there's a bit of lag over here, unfortunately. Yeah, like I said, this game isn't too well optimized. If anything, this is probably one of the few areas where you start to see the game suffer a bit. But anyways, I don't think I can hit that guy from here. Can I? Nope, I can't. Alright, I'm gonna have to go around. Yeah. Again, if this game had like better optimization, I would give this like a really good rating, if I did give ratings, but unfortunately, that's not the case. Go for this to grab this item. But okay, that startled me. Care about this elite over here, by the way. Alright, go up here. Alright, there should be like a shotgunner that will try to ambush you from here. Let's go left first. Okay. Wait, never mind, it's not a shotgunner. As you can see, these guys can strike you quite a bit. Yeah, try not to stand in front of them if they do decide to open up on you. And my apologies. I thought this was a shotgunner, but instead it was a machine gunner. Ugh, I am kind of losing it today. Also, I'm being a little bit loud, and by loud I mean like stream loud. My apologies for that. Yep, I probably can't have your eardrums. I'm sorry. It's all part of being tipsy, or somewhat tipsy, but I should really take care of this. Alright, let's go around, and then hit you with the cannon. But yeah, apologies for that. I thought that was a shotgunner, but instead it was a machine gunner. And I'm kind of having a bit of an off day. But yeah, I suppose that happens to people from time to time. Okay, you know what? Take this. Well, that does something. Hopefully, or maybe it won't. Alright, let's go over here. And just so we don't accidentally die, I'm just gonna go ahead and heal. Oh. To be honest, if I died here, I probably would just call it a photo recording. Just kidding. Graphite Husk and Bionic Parts 2. Very nice. Okay, you know what? Excuse me. I'm not sure if this is going to help, but I think we're going to try to double back as quickly as possible and try to get a specific item. And by a specific item, I mean I'm going to go ahead and level up the drag. See if that helps a little. I don't think it will, but hopefully it will help. Sorry, stumbling a lot over my words here. Just doing a lot of things that kinda feel like it's a little bit unprofessional, but whatever. So anyways, yeah, let's just get this thing. Yeah, be careful about these enemies. These enemies can inflict bleed on you, so yeah, just try to bunny hop around them if you can. And there's the bleed accumulation. Well, actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, it's kind of a straight shot from here. We could try to like hook a left towards that way where that enemy is, but there's nothing for us there. At least not at the moment. So anyways, let's go this way and grab this. Smoke grenades. Actually, now I think about it, we're kind of far ahead, so we might not double back. Instead, I probably shouldn't use that just yet. We'll just use a normal repairing agent. Do that. As regeneration stimulant. Be careful about this enemy. Oh. Hopefully this thing doesn't follow me through the corridor, because if it does, then I probably would have just killed myself there. Also, don't go around taking yourself out there, buddy. What am I saying anymore? What am I even saying anymore? There we go. Oh, you know, I'll just pop off another one. Oof. Fast, you should not regenerate a lot of BP there. But yeah, the targeting system on these enemies aren't very good, but then again, neither is our targeting system. I think this is why Nymphs ruled the entirety of HOD. Alright, go over here to grab some SSBC 219 Trebuchet cannon. Yes. Alright then, we could go this way, but or rather that way over there, but instead we're just gonna go this way for now. Also be careful about this enemy. Nope. Alright, go this way to got this enemy. Unfortunately, these shotgunners aren't too dangerous. If anything, they're kind of like the shotgunners from before. Parts 1, long time no see. Okay then. Oh. So be careful on the left. There's a chain gun enemy over here. He's gonna try to open up on you, as such. Try to find him from like over here, by the way, because there's two more enemies back there. There we go. Play that one. Yep, he didn't see us. All right. We're trying to take him out. Or completely miss. Now he's gonna come after us. Okay, you know what? Let's be risky. Okay, now that was kind of amazing, but at the same time kind of bad. Oh. This is where he die. Okay, it's not where he die. I am being loud during this session. I am sorry. I usually try to be gentle when I'm doing these type of recordings. Just so I don't block your eardrums or sound too raucous for you, just in case if some of you guys are sleeping. Or trying to sleep. But anywho. We'll just go this way. Be careful around here. There's an enemy trying to hide. Let's go this way, grab the high-grade supplement. And you know what, speaking of supplements, I think I'll just pop off supplement. Go. Review. Helz. So the Helz is basically a corrosive pistol. Or a corrosive auto pistol. It's kinda good if you want corrosion, but at the same time, well, corrosion pistols tend to have very weak damage overall. If anything, it's usually better for like sustained combat, but pardon me. But yeah, if you want to play around with corrosion, there you go. So anywho, yeah, that area that we just passed, we'll be coming back there later. Now it's not too important for us to head down that way. If anything, we're just gonna go ahead and go this way. Where's this elevator? No, wait, is there anything back there? No. Alright. Okay. Let's pop down here. Alright, so this way is going to lead to the boss. Don't go that way just yet. And by the way, if you haven't taken care of Yodo yet, this is the area where she will try to ambush you to keep you from progressing any further. Yeah, be careful about that if you haven't really dealt with Yodo yet. But anyway, go ahead and look around a bit. Go ahead and grab this for some Graphite Husk. Alright, so down here, there's not gonna be that much in terms of enemies, but try to hug like this wall here. So there is a path you can take. So go this way. For the Creo. The Creo is a submachine gun mostly focused on back attacks. So yeah, if you enjoy doing a weak point damage and you like doing whatchamacallit. I'm sorry. I'm still very tipsy now. Okay, so if you like doing back attack damage and you like submachine guns, here you go. Here's the weapon for you. High grade repairing agent. No. Let's drop down here. And here. This way. Don't worry about enemies here. There's a distinct lack of enemies down here, so yeah, just don't worry about it. And we're over here. Welcome back to the Great Forest. So anyways, let's actually go ahead and head back to the decayed brute chamber because there's something we need to do over there. Oof. I apologize for like the great deal of stutters and what have you. Again, I'm kind of starting to have a headache here. Not because this game is like bad or anything. If anything, this is a great game, but I decided to go ahead and get a little bit tipsy here. I don't think I'm gonna be touching this. I'm gonna be touching this, however. Thrusters, Thrusters can say. They could mess with this. Oh, mess with it. Probably. Alright, I'm gonna need to buy more stuff. So for this boss fight, I do recommend using like some or like the Pilebunker from the previous episode. Alright, let's see here. For these two. Alright, there we go. And buy two of these. Actually, do I have anything Here, I haven't really bought any of these, by the way. Feel free to buy them if you want to, but those items over there, they're not particularly useful, in my opinion. Or rather, you don't really need them. Like, they can be useful, but in my opinion, I feel like you don't need them. At least for runs like this. The Stole Gants, yeah, don't get this. Don't get this, by the way. See here. Yeah, there's nothing I really want. Alright, let's leave. So yeah, if you're wondering why I upgraded the, call it. If you're wondering why I only upgraded the mobility module for the drag and the hanger, it's because I feel like that's all you really need for the set, or from the set. You could try to use the headset, but the headset is kind of, it's kind of not very good. That's good armor, but the targeting range is kind of bad. See here. I don't know, but I'm gonna try to put this on, but I'm not going to. For this fight, oh, I think for this fight, I'm gonna try to see if I can use the Gand Volk. Oh, actually, not like that. Yeah, the enemies we're going to, or rather the bosses we're going to be going up against, they're not too particularly good. Mostly because of their weapons. Back. Okay. Here. I try using this, but I could try using this as well. Or I could try to get very fancy and use melee weapons. Fine. How big is this drag? Alright, too heavy. Apparently. Far too heavy for this setup. That's gonna complicate things. Okay, you know what? I wasn't gonna do this, but I think we're just gonna go in there with the Vargmund. And while we're at it, did I ever buy the headset for this? Oh, yep, I did. Okay, so let's do that. Let's keep the Gar. The Gand Volk can stay there. We're gonna use it. Okay, let's see here. Can't. Thought we were gonna do this. That. Let's see here. Thruster module should be okay. Alright, I think we should be good for this fight. We're super heavy, but you know what? That's okay. Actually, now I'm kind of curious. Did I ever actually, done certain things? Hold on, let me go with the frame. God! Also, I'm starting to smack my lip a little bit. I apologize. I feel like some of you guys might not like me smacking my lips quite a bit, but I can't help it. Plus, it doesn't help that I decided not to bring water for this recording session, so yeah. On top of having a headache, I now have a very dry mouth. God dang. But anywho. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and head on back to the boss. There is one item we could get, but unfortunately I decided to go with the setup, so we're gonna have a hard time getting it. But we'll get on the rebound once we're done with the bosses, because if we take out the bosses, we're not quite done with the forest just yet. Go this way. Avoid the enemy. Okay, let's see here. Okay. We set up for this perfectly. Although granted, probably flip out this luminous ore for this root access code. We're gonna use it just to so we can get back after taking care of things here. But yeah, as you can see, the Dragna is... Oh! It gave us quite a bit of a defensive boost. If anything, this is pretty close to tank armor. Pretty close, but not exactly tank armor. The nice thing about this is it gives you quite a bit of mobility. Quite a bit. Alright, let's go down here. Yeah, this is where you will have fought Yodo if you haven't taken care of her. you did take care of her, then it's gonna be just about as empty as this. Okay, fine. Alright. I'm mostly going to try to do a lot of standing around and shooting things, especially with the, what do you call it? The Volk. I forgot to upgrade the Volk. Oh, nope. I am wasting time. My apologies. I should really try to upgrade these things as soon as I can. Hopefully this isn't telling me anything like, no, Tengu, don't use the Volk. Because I'm not having any of it. No, I'm not having any of it at all. Dear God. Alright. Let's try not to forget this time, because if I do, then, well, I'll probably make this fight harder on myself even more. Now let's go down and, head to the Great Forest. Again, apologies. Also, I just realized I'm gonna have to call up the elevator back because I don't think I can drop down safely. Wasting time. Thank you is wasting your time and being a asshole. Alright, let's go ahead and pop this. Alright. I got this gun supplement. Yeah, I would try to use the drag with this, but unfortunately, that'll put us overweight. Or rather, the drag mobility module, just so I can show that off. But again, I don't want to be overweight in this kind of setting. Oof. Yeah, as you can see, things tend to have pretty bad turning speed. So anywho, go here. Yeah, the big takeaway from this, the Dragnus head is, you basically don't have to worry about physical attacks. Okay, with this setup, you still don't have to worry about physical attacks. Not that much. What's come to think of it? I probably should replace the sniper cannon with the fence. But I feel like the sniper cannon is pretty close to a fence. It's like I like to pretend to. Alright. So, welcome to this boss fight. So you have to fight all three of those nymphs at once. Okay, so this guy's gonna come after us. I'd say it's later, sort of. Just want to try to shoot from afar, if you can. Or, you know, close the distance and, try to wreck her pretty good. And as you can see, the Volk is quite powerful. Now we just have to finish her off. And that's one boss down. That boss, well, we can take one right now. that enemy is, that boss off to the left there is, trying to run off and, flank us. We're not gonna let her do that. I know, just pop off a regular supplement. 2 regular supplements, sheesh. Alright, you know what? I think I'm just gonna use the Cloud Bog on this enemy. If anything, this is one reason why I want to use Cloud Bog. Top of dealing thermal damage, it also does quite a bit of, what do you call it? Piercing damage on the boss. Not really, but it does chip through their barriers. That's always nice. I wonder if I take you out first. Their boss give up. By the way, this boss is using one of the SMGs from where was it? Oh yeah, the Arboreal nest. The one with the high magazine capacity. Not particularly impressive, but they can do whatever. And for this boss, just run them down. There's not much they can do against us, especially with that shotgun. This boss is just here to keep running away from us. Yeah, the only reason why these bosses gotta suck is because one, the gate captain has a very, very terrible, and that's one of the bosses down. Or all of the bosses down. Yeah, the gate captain has a really terrible weapon. Or not a terrible weapon. Oh, actually, no, technically a terrible weapon, but also a terrible armor setup. The spider leg boss, aka the multi-pedal boss, her setup is kind of okay, but it's very easy to run her down. And as for the boss, aka Commando Lutz, the one that was actually turning invisible, that one, well, we don't talk about that one. I just think you talk nonsense for a while. Oh, all of you get to listen. Because Tengu, on top of being slightly dehydrated, he's also having a bit of a migraine right now. Okay, you know what? I think we'll just do like a frame loadout here. We'll just head back and just talk to some people, and then we'll just call it quits. But anywho, okay, for this one, I think I might just run the box. Okay, let's see here. My left. I think I'll just run the grounds. Where's the trident? You know what? Island Golem. Actually, no, let's run the fence. I don't think I'll be able to carry anything. Let's see. Let's see here. Yeah, I won't be able to get the box. That's a shame. So let's try the... Okay, I can't use the Ferd either. Actually, it's because I have this headset on. Also, I don't know where the camera's looking. Yeah, let's get rid of this hanger module too. This is a very heavy hanger module. Let's run the valves. I'm just running missiles. And this. Let's purchase the Badols. I'm still overweight. Okay, now I'm slightly underweight. Alright, there we go. Actually, I want to use the stretch. Let's use the Wrestle. The Wrestle has been doing quite a bit for us. Make the Crump Press gun. Nah. Alright. Okay, how goes the Epina? Slightly heavier than the Ferds. Alright. We'll just go ahead and run like this. Hopefully this will be okay. Oh, actually, you know what? Oh, there's a scimitar. I'm gonna have to run past a couple of enemies. Actually, you know what? I just had an idea. It might not be the best idea, but we'll try it anyways. I'm gonna need something better than this. We'll run this. I'm not sure this is gonna be a good idea, but we're gonna try it. Oh, I should have upgraded this. Alright. We're going to be taking a bit of a detour here. Sorry, I'm very scatterbrained today. Not sure why I'm doing the recording session like this, but yeah, I chose to do this. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk to these two.
どうしたの？なんだか怖い顔ね。理由は聞かないわよ。ヤシカメシカは匠。そしてあなたは刃。匠は目前の刃を鍛えるのみ。刃は目前の敵をほふるのみ。それだけのことよね。ムシカ。それだけのことだわ。ヤシカ。さあ、今日はどの子を鍛えてほしいのかしら。
I like how encouraging all these nymphs are. Like, so encouraging. But anyway, just go all the way down here. We're gonna need more graphite seed after this. There we go. Have that over there. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I might as well just run the opposite art. There we go. Oh, what else? Oh, that should be fine. Yeah, getting very close to the end, by the way. If anything, I was thinking about continuing on, but there is one thing I want to show off later, but not right now. Right, let's go over to Yo-Yo over here. Get some stuff from her. Right, this I'm just gonna 5. That good. Yeah, at this point of the game, feel free to basically go off grind and try to get your gear up to level 5. At this point, this is a good time to just go ahead and do that because after this, lots of things are gonna happen. Lots of things. Anyways, we're gonna run the god here. On top of that, say we not run the Trias at all. God dang it. Why does this keep happening to me? I wonder sometimes. Alright, I could try to run the Kuromitsu, but that's gonna drop my armor quite a bit. Alright, hell with it. I don't care too much. Also, I need to level up the Trias anyways, so might as well go ahead and get that done. This, that, and that. Alright then. So my plan here is to basically do some ambushing. Also, I just realized I can't use the try this yet, or just yet, because there is one area I need to go to. This is so annoying. Alright. I don't like doing this. I don't really got much of a choice. I did not want to go that way. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with me today? Oh my god. I'm sorry, I don't usually play like this. Okay, we're gonna remove equipment. Yeah, that's gonna give us some flying speed. And then, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and head on off to the Great Forest. Because there is one thing we do want to get. There. Yikes. It's starting to swell a little too. Hope I'm not coming down with something. It's not quite flu season yet, but it's getting close. So anyways. Go this way. Alright, you know what, I'm just gonna get rid of you. We're gonna be heading back regardless, so this isn't gonna be too permanent. But yeah, we're not gonna go up and handle the hostile nymph like this. Not at all, because this is like fighting without rear weapons is doable, but at the same time, not recommended. Grab my bud. There we go. Oh, I forgot about this. Alright, part 7. Alright, we're just gonna quickly head down and get out these Vox. We can have to carry our heavier weapons. Alright, let's do a frame loadout. It's taking a lot of time. This is going to be about as long as the other episode. See here. Alright, yeah, I'm just got to try to rush this guy down. Run this. Mobility modules, I have to use the third. Rather, I have to use the third. Oh, actually, can I? No, I can't. Alright. Yeah, this is gonna be kind of tricky, but we're going to try to make use of our Arthritis. What we're going to do is try to dip in and out. Try to get, grab items like that. Alright, let's go up. Oop. Yeah, lots of frame drops here. Unfortunately, yeah, this game isn't too well optimized. And for some people, this could be a turn off. But anywho, let's go ahead and head over here. By the way, there's nothing over there, by the way. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna use the Arthritis. Go up here, up this slow elevator. Alright, yeah, we're gonna kind of be rushing through here. Just kind of rush. Alright, there should be an enemy over here. I can pop this off and move. Just like right off to the side. Alright, yeah. Go past this enemy and try to get through this as fast as possible. You don't have a very long time with your Arthritis. Grab this for your items. Grab this too. Alright. What we're gonna do here is go like all the way down this hallway and go up this elevator. Oh, actually, yeah, let's just go up this elevator. Yeah, there's more items down there, but we'll get those later. Alright, turn left, go for this chest, and this chest should have a Scutum. I skipped through very quickly. My apologies, but the Scutum is basically just a light machine gun. That's about it. Not much to say there. Wait for this optical camouflage to finish off. Alright, go this way. And move very quickly. Okay, so here's the hostile Nymph we need to take care of. Quite a bit of damage to him. Fine, man, stuff aren't there. Alright. That didn't exactly finish him off, but it did quite a bit of damage to him at least. And then we finished him up again with the guide. And as you can see, the guide is quite powerful, but it does have its limits. Anyways, let's go ahead and grab a nerf sample and grab the Fat Volk. So the Fat Volk is basically a weapon we've seen before. I think Gilly actually uses one. But at the same time, the Fat Volk isn't doing anything too special. Also, by the way, there was the Bionic Parts 7 over there. Alright, let's go ahead and head back down. We're not quite done here just yet. A couple of things we need to take care of. Alright then, reload the just in case. Alright, let's see if I can't clear out these enemies. try to turn invisible first. Alright, let's go over here. Bionic Parts 1. Yeah, you can fight these enemies if you want. I'm not going to. And you're not guarding anything, which is good. Your job a little bit simpler. That leads nowhere. That leads somewhere. Alright. And that's Bionic Parts 9. Alright, let's get out of here. Fast as possible. Look left and keep moving, don't look back. That's a very ballsy move. If anything, I would recommend actually taking out the enemies in that area first. But since we did have the Tritus with us here, we could just use that to turn invisible, go around, and just grab everything. But again, if you want a slightly easier time dealing with that area, just go back there and take out everything. That's a pretty simple way of taking care of things there. If anything, I probably should have done that, but again, I want it to be a little bit more ballsy than usual. So anyway, let's just head back towards the bosses, or where the boss used to be. Try to flex on them here by ending things off here. So anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. So yeah, we managed to take out the bosses of the bridge. Very good. Round of applause for that. And all that's left is to go back, report to Nema, and call it a job well done. So anywho, if you guys enjoy the episode, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more. And feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below if you have any questions or concerns. So without further ado, this is going to be Thank You signing off. Goodbye.